Well, it was gonna be my first time, but I have 620 miles. Welcome to Driving Simulator. Not for our very first time, I got 620, but looks like we absolutely gonna be getting to 1,000 miles driven. But looks like we absolutely our first guess. We absolutely found ourselves. We don't have anything, I guess. We have a one of 27 pages, at least for this one. And it does sounds like is exactly what we're gonna be doing for such as a little bit, pretty much as well. As we're starting for some kind of European, no Americans at all as well. We're taking it for a very long time because of various distractions, everything as well. So as you're gonna be seeing about this, all you have to do there must be a free car, two free cars starting with Porsche 206. Let's do for a night city drive about this car. Looks like I'm about to do this like a really first time as well. Using for a manual transmission in about 4 gears. If you're gonna be saying about these controls about this one. If you're gonna be driving with this car, yes, using for the first person, which means B, the manual transmission, downshift and upshift, the sport and normal mode. See the signals, handbrake, a car horn, turning off and on the engine, traction control, ABS, mouse control, and hidden secret gauge as well. Looks like we came into its first opportunity. Let's do this for a little bit of size, but I can't see about for this one. It looks like we're gonna be coming around for this one. Let's press N for a sport mode. We cannot do for another some kind of this one as well, because I won't able to keep on quiet for this one. Let's go on to the city drive as well. But this server was absolutely going to be taking a few more quite of these things. Looks like it does not absolutely. I don't want to press some kinds of usernames are unreliable as well. It wasn't a UK server. Looks like we're going to be getting a little bit slow cruise. It's about for 25 miles per hour, taking a little bit slow as even possible as well. Take on to 30 miles an hour. It means that we're going to be doing for an intersection about this way. But to go on to the city drive in the main town, looks like it's time to take a little bit slowly onto the passing lane. It's about 5 gears that we're using about this thing. And if I just won't able to refuel for my vehicle, let's get in towards into the town instead of going out there as a little bit for this one. As we're taking for a very long terms, let's keep on focus on the stop sign. That should might be able to take for a very long terms until I just absolutely ran over it. Now it's gonna be doing for another one in another route. Let's gonna be turning left as well, without going to hit a lot of gas as well. It does not gonna be pedal to the metal as starting in front of us. That should be gonna be looking back in the middle of the night as well. Looks like the moon won't be setting as at least we're gonna be taking a little bit pretty slowly as well. This should be a quick video for this one. I'll make sure that must be a stop sign over here. And looks like we're gonna be taking a little bit stressful for just only one for this one as we're gonna be head on to the gear 1. Now it should be gonna be head on to the highway drive as well. I can't do this by the way until I just won't be absolutely trying to do so. But anyways, it's gonna be very hard to find, but I cannot doing to turn back. As even possible, I just ran in towards into the stop sign and will continue for this out instead of 2000 RPM. Looks like we'll take things a little bit slower until 45 miles per hour, but at least this is gonna be taking for a little bit of mutton. I don't want to take for a little bit too much of this one, as we're gonna be leaving around the city. We can't absolutely to leave against, well, it does not absolutely pretty sure if I just leave the city, I'm just gonna be taking a long distance around it, surrounded by, I don't really think so about this for a 2000 RPM. Looks like we're gonna be taking a little bit of cruise, but for feel for too much as well, as we're gonna be seeing around this one. But our first things are back into 35 miles an hour. This is gonna be taking for a pretty much as well until I eventually turn it back. And then the most likely, if you're gonna be going straight here, this leads us to get inside of the highway drive. We never guessed that we're gonna be doing for such as very slow down an issue. Looks like we're gonna be head on to 4th gear and on to 5th gear as well. Maybe this is gonna be all of it. Until I'm just gonna be resetting for my character. That's not absolutely gonna be taking for a very few steps until it will taking for a little bit much time. We'll drive safely and responsibly. This is where that I just used this vehicle in bus driving simulator for coring done for the bus driving for just a little bit way. As we came back into the main lobby, looks like somebody just spawned a one vehicle. It does not absolutely pretty sure that we're gonna be parking a little bit perfectly. It takes a little bit find. That is won't be absolutely gonna be taking a very much and turn off your engine as not even possible as well. So as you can, despite seeing this, that I just jump out of the car. And next one is we're gonna be driving for a Renault Clio 3, which is the number 3 of this word. In other kinds of words, this is absolutely the first time that I just using for an European vehicle, not an European. This is a French vehicle, as literally possible as well. And this is not going to be sure that 150 we could not able to drive like this one. As we're using for a manual transmission, we'll see how it does not feels about this. And we're just going to be blocking the driveway. It's even possible to return driving backwards. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be driving a little bit slow. I think we're good to go to get along with it. The transmission says it's fully automatic inside the interior, but it's going to be good to go for using for an extraordinary for getting up gears for a very long terms. That should absolutely going to be taking for a very much as well, instead of 2000 RPM, which is causing us for a very hurt of your engine. As we're going to be speaking through this out, let's park this car, and that is the most likely for the quick video as much as possible. It's not a quick video for such a long terms. Now it looks like we're going to be driving around the parking lot as even possible while city driving, as we're going to be doing a little bit amount of stuff. But looks like I just going to be starting to break bad. Everything is exactly how the midnight is. Let's taking for a slow cruise of the night session as well. Now it's probably going to be taking for a little bit of much until changing into what on earth? I don't want to hear this some kind of just unreliable status. So anyways, let's get around here inside of this European way. So it looks like we're just going to be trying to get away from this one. Who username is absolutely putting me into a major threat. Looks like we're going to get into down for this one. So which is absolutely never going to be song for this one. As I'm just going to be keeping on saying that the Claire cookie just absolutely going to be telling me about something a little bit for ways. As always, that I'm going to be driving in a little bit of town, but I'm probably sure that we're going to be driving all the way around. Now it's taking for a pretty much as well, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be driving the town in city. Looks like it's got to be something a little bit good. I don't want to hear some kind of an Asian reference that I just heard about this one. This is an European status that we're going to be driving a little bit up against for only United States and United Kingdom as well. That must be the end of the road, but couldn't, isn't it? There must be a playground, a dirty playgrounds on these areas where terribly worse as even possible. I think it's gonna be the end of this video for literally right now, but I have to hurry for this one. But please don't drive recklessly. Just please drive safely and responsibly. And I got 625 miles driven. To get things a little bit slower, unfortunately, it's some kind of terms of chat filtering that might able to get found for this one. And the maximum gear capacity for final drive is only for the 5th gear. Looks like another mile has been count will be gonna be insanely charged as well, until we'll be hitting throughout for 50 miles per hour. But looks like we're gonna be taking on for a little bit advantage. Looks like it is almost gonna be the end of the video this week, but unfortunately we're gonna be taking a little bit advantage as always. And so we're gonna be taking around for a turn, so I don't want these stops as well. Now we're gonna be taking for a few stops to go. Looks like this must be a perfect parking, and that is the end of the video as well. Let's park it perfectly, and we'll end for this video for literally about really right now. Let's jump out of the vehicle incorrectly as well, and because due to something kind of just unreliable status as well. So if you enjoy for my first drive for around the city at night, for around town and city of this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching for this time, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you guys all later.